Collavate is an automated workflow system to greatly facilitate process approvals and increases productivity within companies. A huge center purpose of Collavate is to organize and automate your workflow. Files and documents often need to be edited, reviewed, and approved before moving on to publishing or finalization. With our system design, there is room for a team of writers, editors, subject matter experts, and stakeholders to all engage in collaboration. Collavate provides features to make the step-by-step process a seamless workflow from creation to publication. It is also fully integrated with Gmail and Google Drive, which you can use to your advantage if you are a heavy Google Drive user. I will be demonstrating a workflow process. I have a newsletter draft that needs to be reviewed and approved. I will select my newsletter file and click Process. I can continue to do my process approval within the pop-up window or select the edit icon to be able to edit in full screen and make any last changes before sending off my draft to my reviewers. Now I can proceed to add additional files that correlate with this document. From my Collavate library, I will be selecting a weekly update sheet and then select Add Files. Now I can add tags to make this document easier to find when I'm searching for it. I can now click Start Process and enter in my desired reviewers. I have allowed my reviewers to have direct editing and commenting permission. You can add multiple reviewers, but in my case, I will only need 2 for my newsletter to be approved for publishing. I'm going to leave a set of instructions and send it off by selecting Start Process. After my document is submitted to my reviewers for editing and approval, I will receive an email confirmation that I have just collated the following document. The email will state information and status of the file I had just submitted. All process documents will have a unique number policy generated that can be found within the title name to keep track of each process approval. Furthermore, once the process has started, the document ownership is then transferred to the document manager of your domain. It can be seen here within Share. Although the Collavate administrator was not in my line of approvers, the ownership of the document was automatically transferred so that the master account has control of all files for a safe and centralized ownership. It also makes it a lot easier for files to not get lost or accidentally deleted. I have switched over to the reviewer side onto an account that is also the document manager of this domain. I can find all files that have been submitted for review from all users within my company by going to the sidebar menu, and under My Drive I'm going to locate the Collavate folder. I can find the newsletter draft in here since it was submitted to me for review. You can even see that the unique generated policy number is displayed. As a reviewer of this document, I can begin my edit process by clicking the edit icon. Here I can make direct changes to this document. I can then take a look at the rest of the process approval and leave a comment if I'd wish to. I have the option to add more editors by selecting More and Edit this process. I may need a third reviewer to move this draft forward. I can then simply click Save and Update, and my third reviewer will be able to receive this document for approval. Back to being the originator, once my newsletter draft is edited and reviewed by the line of users I had processed it to, they will eventually approve or reject the file. Although rejections happen, they can be avoided if strong collaboration takes place while the draft is in processing. Some documents will need more time and will be rejected for further revisions. Rejections are no big deal since Collavate provides a convenient reprocess feature that will put a draft through the approval process again once changes have been made and the draft is ready for a second round of reviews. However, in my case, my reviewers had successfully approved my files. I can then check by simply clicking on the file, and I will see that all 3 reviewers had approved of my draft. Now I can click More and print this process. My newsletter has now been exported as a PDF with a cover file. I can simply just print it and publish for distribution now. Thank you for watching an example workflow with Collavate.